Good day, traders. This is Rich with some price action on the markets. Currently 4:15 p.m., April 27th, 2021, Tuesday. Big earnings week. Boring price action today. I kept it tight. I went over my trades with someone yesterday, and I overtraded significantly. Took some stupid trades, and even though I only ended up down like $174 yesterday, it was a mess. Today was a little bit better. So make sure you subscribe if you're new, like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. Yes, we're just going to get into it real quick. I actually took an AMD earnings trade, which means I was just guessing. And it's actually working out pretty well for me. And I didn't take it on this account. I took it on my retirement account, and I took it very small, like 25 shares small. I think that's at AE Trade. And I'm looking at my entry because I got in like 10 minutes left in the market. Of course, it went against me about 30 cents after I entered. No big deal. It's like $6 against me on 25 shares or something like that. But I got in at 85.66. And my sell was 88.56. So almost 3 points. I almost got $75 on the trade in the after hours. I sold it out. And actually, as of right now, the highest tick is 88.69. So I did pretty well. I have a feeling this thing's going to rip up to 90 and actually continue. It's the one I like the most. But I got some, I wasn't putting all my marbles in it. Of course, if I did, I would have done pretty well. But I just want to discuss that with you real quick. So I did make that quick trade. Let's see if I can bring this over. I can't really bring it over because my account information is in there. But let's just say I made $72.48. Anyway, today's action was boring. I was basically told to sit on my hands most of the day. Kind of someone I'm working with right now, he's kind of just say, hey, this market's ridiculously tough. There's no need to force trades right now, even though you want to and you want to make money and you want to do everything. There's no reason to when you're losing and your mindset's not right like it's been. Fortunately, today I was able to not take anything in a little bit, and there was a little bit of slowdown on one of my trades. Actually, this Disney trade was at positive, but I got locked up by Tradestation and I took a small loss. Fortunately, I wasn't in pretty heavy with that one. Snap probably could have been a lot better. It just didn't work out. SRNE was news. Tesla, I tried. This is literally two shorts. What am I doing? What was my thinking? Not good. Pretty much Tesla and Boeing are going to probably be out of my watch list for a while, I think. I'm not too sure. NVAX, it had this great news. I just forced it, went old school on it. I was looking for the break it came up to 250 on this candle here, or this candle here, and I kind of got flushed down, and it went to 41 cents real quick and then dropped off. So it was almost like a buy stop run and went down to 248. So I kind of got killed on that with only 50 shares. I was going to trade it actually pretty big, looking for the breakout. But what I should have done was wait for it to move over here and then take the break. But I didn't. Of course, hindsight is always the winner. It did it again over here. So NVAX was definitely tradable, even though it's a very spready stock, if you noticed that in the past. But Tilray was a quick news event. Boeing was just a quick play. I jumped in, jumped out. It was really nice. AMD was like a pullback play. BTX was kind of the new strategy I've been working on. It's not really new. It's right here coming down to this level. No, wait. It's coming down to this level here, popping up, making it a little bit of high. So I made a little money on that one. ALDX and UPS. UPS was just... did a kind of nice move here, pulled back, broke out, and I took that little trade for a few hundred, 200 shares, I think, for $104. End of the day, 115. Nothing significant. I'm not gonna be too excited about 115, but I'm also happy on a day like this where you have the SPY flat, Nasdaq barely moving, and the Dow Industrial is flat. I'm okay with a 115 gain after just what I'm seeing. Hopefully after earnings this week, we get the big boys out of the way. We just hit AMD, we just hit Microsoft, we just hit Google. Google's had some blowout earnings. Again, just keep making the monies. 22.95 at the news time, and it went up to 24.07. So a significant, almost 100-point move before it pulled back a little bit here. I think it still goes higher. The stock, this is what's going to take the Qs to new levels. Even though Microsoft came out with pretty good numbers, they decided to sell this thing off pretty good. 263 all the way down, 10 points. It's getting beat up pretty good. And this actually came out before my AMD, so I'm like, AMD deals with processors or operating systems and things. I mean, obviously they do their own thing, but AMD is just so strong with so much more than just video gaming and all that stuff, like crypto mining and all that. So I was like, I liked AMD, and it's actually going to go past my exit now. Again, I really hope it goes to 90s. I think this AMD, if we go north, AMD's hitting 100. If we go south, AMD's going to test 75 again, and it's going to break out of these levels. These are just my guesses. Nothing's going to be for sure, of course. So I'm glad I took that little trade there. It was kind of fun. Made a little quick, it was the most money I made on trade except for that UPS trade today, and it was in like 2 minutes. You can see it here. It happened in, these are 1 minute candles, 1 and 2. Once the news was announced. So I'm happy. Had I held it, I think I did this back with Tesla a few months ago, or not even a few months ago. Was the big move down here, not on this candle, came down. I got in at like 620 at the bottom and rode it up, but sold it at the end of the day for a nice gain on like 5 shares or something like that. I made like $300. So I mean, these are kind of fun to trade. You don't put it on a ton of risk. Getting in with 5 shares on Tesla down here on this move, yeah, it could have dropped to $300, but I don't think it was. And then I could have taken a smaller loss if that, so be it. But just keeping it real, keeping it fun, even though it's a profession, I'm trying to work on that. Lot to do, lot to move forward, but I'm feeling a lot better today, and I traded so much less. Of course, there's a lot less to trade, but there was no news today, really. It was minimal news. And I'm just going to leave it at that. So you guys have a good night. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, like the video, share the video, and comment. Have a good one.